What's up? So if you're watching this video, that means you received one of my free masks and you want a little extra instruction on how to cut these things out. Now it doesn't matter whether you got one with a little bit of elastic around it or whether you got one with ties. This process is the exact same and it's very easy. All you need is a pair of scissors. Now I am going to use a pair of embroidery scissors that have a little bit of a curved blade because that makes my life easier. They are definitely not required. The only thing you have to do is cut out around the edge here, and then we're going to peel off the stabilizer. Leave the stabilizer on the back while you're cutting it out because it will make it a little bit more firm, and it'll make your life a little easier. So, all you got to do is cut out around the edge and try not to cut that stitch. And I'm going to cut both the front and the back pieces at the exact same time. We work our way around here, just being careful not to cut the actual stitches. Take your time, you should be okay. If you have a little bit of a frayed edge around it, that's okay too. It's not the end of the world. So there you go. Do that on both of the longer sides. And you'll have these guys cut out in no time. Now, admittedly, because I've done a couple hundred of them, I go real fast, faster than you are probably going to be comfortable at doing it, and that's okay. You just take your time and everything will be fine. And even if you catch a couple of the stitches, it's going to be okay. Now here, no matter whether you got the elastic or the ties on it, what I usually do is I just kind of fold it down and then cut one side at a time. The only thing you got to be careful of is just don't cut your ties, so that way your mask will still hold on. So if you just cut along the inside here, you're just trimming the fabric away. That's kind of it. Flip it over. I'm going to do the other side. Just want to be careful not to cut your ties. Those are the important part. That's kind of it. The first time you wash it, you're going to end up with a little bit of a frayed edge. Pretty much no matter how close I cut it or how close I want to get. You know, if you want to get real fancy, you can get it all the way to the edge or possibly even burn the edges with a lighter. Just be careful. You don't want to burn the outer stitch, but that outer stitch is a satin stitch, so it is indeed pretty strong. So you don't have to worry that much about it, and especially even if you just cut a couple of them, it'll still be okay. But that outer edge might fray the first time that you wash it. Wash in a garment bag, and then just pull off any threads that you come up with, or do another little trim around. There we go. So see, everything's okay. It's all in order. This back white piece here is just stabilizer. So this is just a really thick kind of piece of paper that we use because I make these on an embroidery machine. You can actually sometimes just pull the straps and it'll pop off. This is tear away, so it tears right off. And that's it. That's all you got to do to get your mask out, and he is ready to go. Trim off any extra stitches or anything like that you think might be a little uncomfortable. If you got a little piece of stabilizer here, tear that guy off too. And that's it, and you're good to go. So thank you very much for taking one of the masks that haven't been cut all the way out. While that is a relatively simple step, by taking one that isn't already cut out and taking that task onto yourself, it does help me to be able to make more of these masks. So let's stick together, guys. We're going to get through this. Everything's going to be all right. Thanks.